last stream we went through all of this, discovered the drill, discovered the Saurians and how you could connect it and stuff. And now there's a new mechanic, so this music is dope. Right now, I'm just gonna wish for Mualani. I do not expect to grab anything but only 4 stars. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I got another Kachina. Great. Yeah, I got nothing. Just one more. One more. I should have went for Kazuha. Oh! 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 Yes!
Thank you for joining me, traveler.
Yes!
I'm Mualani, a
Yes!
guide from the people of the springs.
Yes!
If you need anything, just raise your hand and let me know. Now, please stow your weapons, secure your belongings, keep a firm hold on Paimon, and most importantly, let go of your troubles. I prepared a sharky surfboard for you, so hop on and try not to fall.
Now I got
Alrighty.
guaranteed Capitano
Let the journey
now.
begin.
Yes! 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 Where are you, Mualani? Where are you? All the way here. There we go. Do the maraca dance. Yes. 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 I love her. I love her oh so much. Oh, I love her. Her character design, peak. Peak. I saved up for this moment.
Whoa, whoa.
Sorry, Kazuha. I'm sorry, Kazuha. They got my reaction. They got my
This is the
reaction.
most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayab that protects us and grants us blessings.
It was the W. W.
Wayab? Is that a god of some sort?
How do you know that?
Sort of. We believe the Wayab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon hails from above.
Hmm.
We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to our Wayab to decipher its will.
We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interrupts dreams relating to our way of decipher its will.
The Wayab know the past extraordinary?
That is very extraordinary indeed. That's strange, too.
Huh. Kachina, what are you doing here?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Let me introduce you. This is Baka, the chief of our tribe.
No. No, you couldn't make that playable.
Chief, these two just arrived in Natlan. They're super accomplished adventurers, and they're letting me stick by them so I can learn a thing or two.
Hello.
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety's my responsibility, so
You do not sound
I'll just
like...
come out and say it.
Never mind.
I don't know how you met her, but I'm gonna need you to prove your identity.
Whoa, 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 whoa! There's no need for that, Chief. They're good people. I can feel it.
A feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents, Kachina.
How about, we show you our adventurer handbook? It's where all our previous travels are recorded.
Indeed.
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are kind of a mixed bag. I prefer something more reliable. You're the Traveler, and you're Paimon, her familiar.
Paimon is a guide. Jeez,
Yes.
these rumors are getting out of control. Well, okay, maybe this one's not that bad. It does make you seem super powerful and mysterious, Traveler.
Wait, is there something special about those names?
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Bro had no idea who we were.
Learn well from her, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Really? To earn that kind of praise from the Chief, you guys must be even stronger than I thought.
Indeed.
Apologies for not trusting your word.
Oh, don't worry about it. You were just doing your duty.
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can never be too careful.
Yep.
As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about to close? Why haven't you headed out yet?
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I'll catch up with them in a bit.
There better be a
I may not
fight
be much
scene.
of a fighter, but I am quick on my feet.
Kachina's trying not to worry him, huh?
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If I did, just tell me where you left off, and I might be able to help with the explanations.
Okay.
Let me think. I told them about the Wayab, so now's the perfect time to dive into ancient names. Good thing you're here, Chief. I know.
I wasn't paying attention. Let me think. I told them about the whale, so now's the perfect time to dive into ancient names. Good thing you're here, Chief. I don't think I could explain it very well.
Oh, right! That word kept popping up in our conversation earlier. So what does it mean exactly?
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes, whose valiant deeds are preserved and passed down over time in the form of stories.
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes whose valiant deeds are preserved and passed down over time in the form of stories.
You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories. By mentioning an ancient name, we remind ourselves of the epic sagas of heroes past.
Okay.
For example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name fought in 27 Night Warden Wars. By the
See?
time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years old. Even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
So why do people inherit ancient names?
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past, but they're also much more than that.
They indeed
Think
do
of an
have a
ancient name
culture.
almost like an heirloom passed down from generation to generation.
I am very willing to play this game now that I'm Milani.
Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Whoa, that black stone looks so mysterious.
I thought it was a leaf.
It's like there's something shiny inside it.
It looks like a feather.
The Wayab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear, and their deeds are then preserved within it. As time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of more and more bearers, and their value becomes even more profound. In turn, the accomplishments preserved within it serve as an inspiration for the next generation of successors.
Just like me. I'm still not sure why our Wayab chose me of all people. But if I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting, I probably would have given up a long time ago.
So it's like a form of mental fortitude?
Then you're saying this stone doesn't have any actual power? Like it's not gonna make Paimon super strong or smart?
None at all. And that is precisely how it exercises its unique value.
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs earned or given?
Earned.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If people start to ask those kinds of questions, the stories suddenly become a lot less inspirational.
Someone had this to say about ancient names. Our forebears carved miracles into obsidian rock, yet future bearers looked upon them and saw strength. The miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past become the breakthroughs of today.
Good.
That's more or less the gist of it. So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the Wyob's judgment after receiving an ancient name.
World building 101.
As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and surpass yourself, your time will come.
Thank you, Chief. I'll get it together, just you watch. Well, it's getting late. I've got to get to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame.
Already?
Right. I'm not sure where you're headed, but mind taking a detour with me?
Is that where the pilgrimage is taking place?
Yep. And outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held.
Will the Pyro Archon be there?
Of course. She's the most important figure in the entire event.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan then. Let's go!
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you, then I don't need to worry about your safety. Be on your way now.
All right, we're off. See you later, Chief.
Already? Already?
I got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would happen if our destinations were different. Luckily, that's not the case. Or, well, I guess we just have to meet up after the tournament.
You sure it's okay you didn't tell the chief about your team?
Chief Pakal's a really nice guy. If he knew the truth, he might even ask to join me. But he's not as young as he used to be, and he's got some old injuries that still bother him. He's not cut out for any more attempts. He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll get an earful for lying, but this is for the best.
Yeah, your team.
You're a very considerate person.
Yeah, about it.
It's not their fault, really. The pilgrimage is extremely important to the people of Natlan. We all grow up listening to stories about the heroes of the past and dream of becoming warriors with the strength to defend our nation, not out of a selfish desire for glory, but to lend our strength to a greater cause.
Let me see the Pyro Archon.
Anyway, don't worry about it for now. Once you witness the spectacle for yourself, maybe it'll all start to make more sense. It'll also be a great opportunity to experience our culture and history. Alright, time to leave our settlement. Let's head that way. Our last stop, the Statue of the Seven, is also in that direction. Let's go!
Fortunately, I already explored that place, so yeah. And they've done a really excellent job at storytelling in this game. The Wyob, I've never understood.
The statue is so pretty. Is that what the Pyro Archon is like?
Used.
You betcha. Beautiful, effortlessly confident, and absolutely awesome.
Indeed.
It didn't work when you tried earlier either. Now we know that wasn't a fluke. What's going on here?
They even added the...
Huh? You can get elemental power from the Statue of the Seven?
It's always worked before.
This would have been such a good opportunity to show Kachina how impressive you are. It's so weird that it's not working. There must be something about Natlan.
Yes, indeed.
Aw, I would have liked to see that.
Sorry, Kachina. We got your hopes up for nothing.
No, it's all right. If anything, I'm even more curious now. Were you really able to gain elemental powers just by touching the Statue of the Seven?
Indeed.
That's something only vision bearers can use.
Yep, it's always been that way. Still not too clear on the how or the why, though.
Could you show me? Only if you want to, I mean. No pressure.
Sure.
Take it away, traveler.
Do it. It's gonna be a black screen with white text. It's gonna be a black screen with white text. No! No, it's not! Oh! Oh!
Wow, different elemental powers wielded by a single person. I've never even heard of something like that.
This is the first canonical time that they just mentioned.
Let me give it a try.
Nope. Does nothing. Only
Nope.
Geo.
Still just Geo.
That's so cool
I
how
was
they
right. You really are something
displayed
special.
that. They displayed
Just
something.
wait until you hear about our previous adventures. Ooh, what's that?
What? Ooh. What? What? Dinosaurs. In a beautiful night sky.
Oh, that's a cuckoo soar. They fly high and fast.
A cuckoo
and they're
soar?
always full of energy.
Reminds me of our time in Mondstadt. There's something huge in the sky.
Paimon already made the connection, traveler. You don't have to imitate her.
Oh, before I forget, we've got a pretty long trek ahead of us, so here, take this. They look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. It's actually candy. My mom made them. I always bring a few when I know I'm going to be out and about for a while. A little boost of sugar can really come in handy in a pinch.
Indeed. But it's not
Ooh,
good
Paimon
to
loves
take
candy.
in
Thanks.
My pleasure,
It's
my
very generous.
pleasure. I've got
Well-
all sorts of bits and bobs on me. I'm sure they'll come in handy at some point.
Okay. So are we going to the Coliseum? Go to the stadium with the sacred flame. Onward we go through the nation of Natlan. I've been waiting ages for this moment. Sumeru 2.0. This is not what I expected Natlan to be at all. Actually, let's see if I can get a little Kazuo in there. $50? Whoa. What the?
The wind knows me.
This is very different. Funny story. Poor little babies. Shouldn't have done that.
Into the wind. Clouds high, the birds call.
Sorry, baby. Sorry, little guy. This is definitely new to me.
Time to go.
Hierarchulus. I haven't looked at any leaks, but I did see one trailer. Hey yo, what? This looks so smooth!
Don't mind if I do. Let's finish this back.
This is very different. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Out of the way or get blown away. Fateful offering.
The outskirts of the cities are probably the best looking things that I've seen so far. You've never seen so much distinct, diverse creatures all around. There's wildlife, big canyons.
One with nature.
It's truly a sulfurous veins.
The wind knows me. Into the wind. Coming to be. The wind knows me.
Whoa! Whoa! What is that? What is that? This looks like a... What is this? Hold on, let me check context for this before we go on our merry way into Natlan. Archive. This feels so surreal. The settlement of the tribe who lived alongside the Teposaurus, known as the Children of Echoes. Whether it's the clanging of artisans' hammers or the tapping of gem hunters testing the rocks, echoing sounds can be heard throughout the canyon. Giant solid phagostine nails known as shadow pins. Legend has it that the wave of the Children of Echoes forged them from the very flesh and blood of their tribal warriors, then hung them up high in this place to intimidate the ancient shadows of the depths below. In ancient times, there was a sage who attained such mastery of the art of philostone engraving that they could transform all its scenes to graceful drifting lines. With phagostine as their medium, they used towering cliffs as canvases for vibrant murals. This, it is said, is the origin of Natlan graffiti as we know it now. Right. Some music.
Run with nature. Courage.
What is my favorite?
That hurts.
I think
It's fine. Burst forth.
Hold the line.
That hurts. The wind knows me. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
okay, that was cool. These are very different. Whoa, what is that? I just saw a whole giant underground. This is a very unique way. Pump. Thrust. Oh, is that what they mean? Oh, this creature.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind! Wind strike! Coming to be! Clouds high, the birds call!
Okay, this is taking a little bit extra time.
Wind strike!
Wow, here I thought to come over and check on the frightening noises I heard, telling myself, come on, Tedu, it's probably nothing. This is quite something indeed. There's even a little tip of story here. Was it you who brought these outlanders here then? And was it you who brought the Shadowkin down? Should we not have done that? I might do it. Hey, wait, did we do something bad? If we act fast, well, there's only one witness. Come on, no need for that. It's not serious, and if anything, I'd say you're doing us a favor. So you're into that, then. Who's your friend over there? Roar, this is Ollie. And Teethu's my name. A teller of tales from our tribe. I'm also responsible for caring for the stone pillars in this valley. And of course, this shadow pin you plunge into the earth is one of 3 little pins, and its care is within my jurisdiction. Jurisdiction? Oh, looks like we're going to have to compensate the locals for dropping that stone pillar. I wouldn't have used a real name sooner. Compensate? Tudo had a flash of inspiration. Perhaps you might use this to conserve these people into helping them achieve this goal. That's how I'd slide a bit like this into the plot, anyway. Sorry, got a bit carried away thinking about stories there. Telling tales is my responsibility here in the tribe. And after so many years, it's time for me to come up with some originals. And of course, something just had to go wrong with the shadow pin, just as I was a few days into my music. Because why would it ever rain when it could pour? Anyways, I'm not going to blackmail you. I mean, I wouldn't have spoken my thoughts aloud if that was the case, right? Look, we exchanged names, but we haven't come to blows. So that makes us friends, yes? In that case, could you listen to a friend's request? Sure. As long as it doesn't involve compensation. Oh no, surely not. How should I put this? When you pass through the valley, did you see somewhere over the giant block of solid focused into the golden patterns carved into it? It's in the center of this place. You can't miss it. It rings a bell. Nope. Don't recall anything like that. Huh? I thought it was obvious enough. That's fine though. This whole business, we call it a shadow thing. We've had problems with it recently. To be honest, I'd all but given up before meeting you. I had the line already. Shadow pins could not be saved, dooming the tribe's calamity destruction. It didn't sound too bad. Wait, it's just a stone pillar? How could it destroy the tribe? Also, that's what's so special about these shadow pins anyway? And the one we dropped, it was a lesser pin? It just seemed pretty big to my mind, so why is it called that? Since you're both outlanders, I assume a more detailed explanation is in order. This is related to a legend hidden down throughout your tribe. Stories say that the wild hung the pins here to seal the shadow of the volcano king. But that which is sealed beneath them is, in truth, the abyss. That's how most tales in Natlan are. They're embellished narratives held up as warnings, and all their rhetoric is a kind of metaphor. Wait, so you mean the abyss is actually sealed below here? What? That's right. Recently, the 2 out of the 3 little shadow pins have floated upward. Perhaps if the 3rd floats too, all the evil beneath the earth will come surging up like a tide. Oh no. So to be honest, it's an unexpected boon that you've managed to push one back in. So no compensation required. If anything, I was hoping to ask if you mind pushing the other one back as well. What do you think, Tibet? Where the abyss is involved, we cannot stand up. Alright. Even you're up for it, Ollie. Well, alright then. Like flame that appears in the darkness, so too will heroes rise up in times of great peril. Human possibility shines through in glories and moments such as this. You know what? This can make for a great story too, indeed. Into that, you got some traits that even those 3 heroes don't have. I'm looking forward to this, I must say. Let's go then, dear loves. Let's go and check on the last floating pin. Go to the lesser shadow pin. Meditate. I thought this is a focus quest. I don't have it.
starting to lose count.
Where's the stadium? Ah, so that's how you...
The wind knows me. To ashes! Fateful offering.
Watch this!
One with nature. Time to go.
Come on! Show me your courage!
Into the wind. This is the end.
Okay, I see. What is this? Where's the power arc from? There's a spine entombed in the earth. What is all this?
Follow the wind. Burst forth.
This place is huge. There's a bit going on. There's Coliseum going on. There's game going on. The giant hero. That is not. So there's the abyss. That's. Here we go. This is the second. Seals around this kind of damage far more than the first. The area kind of bush outside this. Looking at that shiny door thing. Now that you mentioned that, I think we've seen. That's right. There should have been something similar on the thing you pushed back into the ground earlier. Ancient legends tell that before the idea of Natlan was even born, this land was ruled by the ancient dragons. The language by which they wielded Flying Stone was these iridescent inscriptions. These days, none understand the meaning hidden in these lights. Only the golden engravings scattered across Natlan remain to mark the trail of those ancient dragons. Alright, so you know how to work it? But not how it works. We cannot decipher the meaning of the inscription, but the ways we use Flying Stone are the same, so we do understand it on that level. Let me try to explain. So Luia has those mysterious adeptal mechanisms, yes? And while humans don't know the principles underlying their function, they can still make use of them. That's more or less what I'm talking about, despite the perfect analogy. So much to say that we need this shiny iridescent inscription to push the pin back down, right? Correct. Think of the inscription as an eggshell that has been shattered by the expanding of it. Hold up! Eggshell? He's talking about the before sun and moon. He's talking before sun and moon! Only then can the abyss be sealed away. Huh? That's a better analogy than a blast. I don't think so too. Now she gets it. Speaking of which, the golden pattern from right over here, just like before, but inscription hasn't appeared beneath it. Why is that? That indicates that not only has the inscription been squeezed out, but it's also become fragmented. This is bad. We need to find any scattered bits and fast. So where do we find them? I don't know either. Huh? They should still be held down by some power despite being scattered. So my guess is that they're nearby. Maybe we should just need a look around. You want to go over there? We're doing something important right now. We'll pay with you later, alright? You mean the description is over there? Alright. Wow. I've heard that even now. There are still sources who can sense the inscription powers, but I always thought it was hearsay. Could it be true? I suppose you really are no ordinary type of universe, only. So you can do that too, huh? You got some way to go before you can be as good as God as fine. See, promise? Oh, that's true, but don't let it go on your head, eh? Little education by only with those true A secret is follows. Exercise patience and constantly communicate. Whether humans wish to understand Saurians or Saurians humans, they both need lots and lots of time. True, just like Paimon didn't get what Ollie was trying to tell us just how either. Sorry, man. Roar, you're quick to reply though. We'll give you that. Alright, we'll see. We'll follow you and see if we can find any golden patterns. Yeah, Saurian, go. The music is always nice, no matter. Ancient ruins.
Time to go.
What is this? What is this? This reminds me a lot of Inkonomiya. Oh. Now we're at Hydro. Swimming in water. This reminds me a lot like Economia. All you have to do is the water suddenly. It's not swimmable water. Okay. Oh, so that's how it's done. It's a miracle that the water control still works at all. Very old? How old are we talking? Like ancient times old? What? What is this? No, 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 no. This is just Economia.
One with nature.
A unified civilization.
Follow the wind. The wind knows me. Come into the wind.
Always the world quests that fascinate me.
Where have you been hiding?
One with nature.
How do I get up there?
into the wind. One with nature. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
The mining facility. Hello, welcome to the stream. I just got Milani. You saw the latest nails challenges. You must break and graze stone pillars. Collect the inscriptions power stored within to repair the iridescent inscriptions and cause a floating solid biology stone nail to plunge back into the ground. The more you collect, the more you further. I feel like this is foreshadowing about the dragon spine's nail, how it flew from the sky and into the ground below. However, the dark power trapped beneath these solid flagstone nails will oppose the inscription's repair. Collect enough power to complete the repairs before the darkness overwhelms the entire process. The conflict between the inscription's power and the darkness is so fierce that it can change the terrain, even producing unstable flagstone crystals that will explode when you're nearby. So stay vigilant as the challenge proceeds. The darkness. We're literally doing chores. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, the ground is falling. Oh, no. This is looking very severe. No, why am I going upward? I failed. Failed. Also, that is one cool emblem. Okay, let's try this again, but this time we don't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Minecraft. Push the darkness back, just like we did in Fontaine. That was bad. Yes. Why is that so difficult? Also, this is the first time we actually seen lava outside a domain. And now look at it. Sealed shut. Just like chasms now. And a rock just disappeared. First look at lava. 2 shadow pins have been plunged back into the earth. Roar! Nice work. Another round of applause. Couldn't hurt. I clapped my hands till they fell off, if I could. But then I couldn't write another story, so forgive me for that. So, still, I assure you that my heart, not bones, but bones, remain attached to my wrist. Roar. Oh yeah, that's getting kind of creepy. Really? And here I thought that kids these days like their stories with a little dash of darkness. Watching a shadow pin burrow back into the ground really takes a load off my soul. Long-standing tradition dictates that we now only need to check the 3rd lesser shadow pin and the greater shadow pin. We can call this job well done. Abyss successfully busted, not to return for a good long time. The rest of this trip should be quite safe, so feel free to come along and chat with me. I'd like to know the heroes I'm inscribing into our tribe's stories better, you know? In that case, we gotta say something like this. The mighty Paimon was as tall as a mountain. In that case, I like to be as large as 2. Rah, rah, rah! Hey, what do you mean by that, little guy? You want to be as tall as 3 mountains? Rah! Ollie, you truly are a saurian of prodigious appetites. Oh! Sure. In that case, the Grave Warriors, Paimon as tall as a mountain, into that with the stature of 2, and Ollie, who has the bulk of 3. Would you kindly come with me, Tato, the poor little human-sized dwarf, to check on the last little shadow pin? Man, that was hard to read, you know? There it is, it's gone for good. Look at the sky, man. I've never seen such a beautiful game. Wonderful, it's solid. Almost as if it was grown from the very soil. More robust, even than the roots of the great mother tree that grows beneath the scions of the Canopy's mountains. But now I can head back and take up my shift in peace. Of the 3 lesser shadow pins, the most reliable you remain. If I should ever pen a tale about the pins transforming into lovely tribesmen, you shall be loveliest amongst them. Eh? Wow, so you were the one most interested in stone pillars all along, huh? Shocking. Hey now, that's ignorance speaking. Here in Natlan, we believe that pure spirit and intelligence dwell within all things. For us, things talking on a human form is the most traditional thing. For example, the tale of a beech tree's shadow that transformed into a young woman and a young flower feather clan tribesman who fell from the sky, or the story of a man who was inhuman by day, but would morph into saurian under the moonlight at night. What do you want? A werewolf? Many are the ways such tales are told. But there are all variations on that same theme I spoke of. Is that really true? Sounds a little dubious to me. Cough. Well, that is what a lot of stories say, that much. I'll swear it to as one who tells tales. Why, what about the shadow story, then? There's no real shadow of the volcano, is there? Under the shadow is the abyss. But what is a pin, really? Oh, you're a lot sharper than I thought, little Paimon. Why does he have more melanin? Why does he have more melanin than all the other characters? Let's see, where should I start with such a story? Long ago, the mountains range where the children of echoes made their home was not as it is today. It was more normal, more complete, more lovely. Everything changed when the Conrian... Talking about Conria! When the Conrian catastrophe struck. The Conria catastrophe? Indeed. Natlan's ley lines were always special and somewhat delicate, and so this calamity brought utter devastation. Oh no. They say that the Night Kingdom was severely damaged in the disaster, and the totem pole's lights grew. They're talking about the pillars from the Sumeru nation that I saw it under near the door. The whale could not hear the tribe's cries. Yeah, I remember all of this. And upon on land, a dark tide of disaster blazed through the mountain range, brought on by 2 Conrian soldiers, Dainsliff, and Halfdan. It was they who were the source of the troubles. 2 Conrian soldiers. Are they talking about Clusterfar? Or the... Yeah. Conrian soldiers? That's right, at that time the tribe's leaders had gone forth to the lone island in the west to resist the giant beasts. Elder tribe, who had no choice but to contend with the abyss, and those 2 eject Conrians. Finally, the tribe's warriors and sirens, exhausting their spirit, flesh, and blood, round a way to use the iridescent inscription, fashioning giant stone nails out of solid picket stone. And Elder Torah was first to leap into the dark pit, crying, "If the abyss should ensnare death, let us flip the script with dead and sacrifices. We shall ensnare the abyss." The brave warriors followed him in, and after much sacrifice, the abyss was at least sealed beneath the earth. This is a true tale of the past. Even the children of echoes who investigate solid Pegasus gems for a living know that the Pegasus around the stone nails must remain untouched. So that's the story. Ooh. That happened 5 centuries ago, and yet you made it sound like it was something you saw yourself. That's the storyteller's duty. I love my work, and amongst all the tales I tell, I love the stories of these heroes the most. I'm not a nimble fellow, nor am I the best fighter. If anything, I'm the furthest thing from a hero. But when I tell their stories, I feel like I'm right there, traveling, adventuring, and fighting alongside them. I feel them smile upon me, egging me on, as if I was standing in the shadows of the bonfires, listening to me as they would a friend bragging of their exploits. And perhaps that is how I fight alongside them, by ensuring that their stories will be passed down and remembered from generation to generation. Roar! Wait a second. So what does that elder story have to do? Hold on. Have to do with the volcano, and why do Shadowpins have that name? You're still thinking about that, Paimon. It's simple. It's just a little play on your words, a commonly done in many stories. It's called a shadow pin because it pins shadows. Easy, right? While the 2 of you made the same noise. That's not where Paimon thought that was going. Oh! It's the ground! That's shaking! Paimon! Wait, what's going on? You're shaking up and down, Tifa. I blame T2's awful Jake. Come on, my joke wasn't that disastrous. It's the big shadow pin. That's where the tremors are coming from. Something's wrong. Come on. I need to get back there. Uh-oh. Why this? We drove all 3 lesser winds into the ground, but the abyss influence is getting stronger. It's impossible. The woven scroll stories clearly state that things are experiences and do not prepare us for new something to happen. Things our experiences do not prepare us for do sometimes have. What? It's more I could say that accidents happen so often that even Paimon stopped being surprised. Could it be that some change has overtaken the abyss, surging within the lane lines, causing its resistance to grow stronger? Either way, it feels like something's terrible happening down there. Why don't we try getting a closer look? Roar! Please, please do into that. Here we go. The abyss influence is over here. This is not fit.
Power that ended Haishan!
Save.
Into the wind.
Show me your courage.
Who are you?
Nature.
Leyline? Spirits? What are you?
Time to go. It's fine.
Allow me.
You win. Out of the way or get blown away.
Into the wind.
Definitely a leyline distortion.
Show me your courage. Let's do
Fallen
this then.
leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature. Into the wind.
Oh, go, get out of there. What a world quest. Is it over? Did that seal the abyss? Ollie, are you hurt? Pam was okay, kinda. Oh, you don't look injured, Ollie. Did the big killer scare you just now? Good to see that you're okay. I was pretty frightened too. There's no way I'd get injured with that much stuff around. What type of bold assumption is that? Deck in action already? You're wrestling. Oh, that was a lucky break and missed out. This cloud of smoke is huge, every bit as large as the plumes of volcanic ash hurled out by the volcano in the storage. Still, I didn't think that the big shuttle bin would come crashing down and bore such a big hole in the ground. As to that, to be honest, I don't know what comes next. But we can always expect a hole first. For all we know, maybe it's been too big of a deal, right? It'd be the right moment for some sort of ironic test, after all. You know, like how Bandit finds that the treasure he spent half his life searching for is actually worthless. Perhaps this place, where be guarded for centuries, has been empty all along. And maybe we'll find that the story of the Shadow Twin is but a 5-century-old prank that some bored ancestor of ours came up with. Sorry, I know I'm rambling, but I cannot help but be nervous. By the way, I have no clue what will be playing. But still, I will go. Hey, don't worry about it. We'll come with you. It doesn't look too serious. It's just a really big hole, right? Just a normal kind of big, really. The shape's kind of ugly, too. I'll only give this hole 3 stars. When did you become some kind of cavity connoisseur, huh? Sure, we've seen lots of these, but... Rah, rah. Hey, don't you copy her when she's being a bad role model. You don't want to pick up bad habits. That's where the great Shadow Twin fell. It seems it's gone down much deeper than Imagine, it's almost like there was a huge open space down there to begin with. Right, this huge space can't have appeared because the shadow pin fell through it. It must have been here long before, with the shadow pin suspended above, to prevent anything that might crawl up from suffocating, perhaps. Or, anyways, things look right over there for now. I'll report this back to the shrine. Uh-oh. Calamity! Pain! Save! What was that now? Oh, I heard a voice. What's wrong? You all don't look so good, especially you, Tatum. It's as a fear. The iridescent extraction of the pen must have sent something down there, causing it to fall. That legend is real. The spirit of the fallen conjurers are about to emerge. Chidu, are you okay? Not really, I'm afraid. That voice, so cold, so coarse. Just listening to a few syllables was like running my brains across sand. Oh, if it's that bad, why don't you stay here and keep watch? Just make sure no one falls in and all. And as for us, we'll go down and see what's up. No, you can't. It's dangerous down there. There's no reason you should be put in more peril, and I'm not be the one to do it. We exchange names, but not blows. That makes us friends. So calm in the face of danger. Are you used to it? Or is this just a natural result of possessing overwhelming strength? Well, let us go down together. Though I do not have the power to resist their best, as I am one who tells tales, I may be of some help regarding that below Natlan structures. Besides, to witness things to their completion is the storyteller's duty. Well, let's take 5 first. Once we're ready, let's head into this cavernous cavity, shall we? We're about to go meet some Connery. Here we go. Hold on, let me heal up. This is gonna be dangerous. You go. Into the hole we go. Ah,
Follow the wind.
my voice is so unclear.
Follow the wind.
What on earth? The giant brick seemed to have fallen from the pin. If you could give me time to read what is going on. Check the hole below. There's another hole? Are you serious? How deep did we go? Why is there a stone tablet here? It might have been lesser tribesfolk of the vast Abbot squad around often around here. Long ago, this was the boundary marker telling you that you've crossed the line. You can sometimes find stories with patterns carved in white on them throughout your lands that serve the same purpose. If it just all been a band. Roar! So that's what happened. Boundaries and borders are no laughing matter here. Between the living and the dead, within and without, above and below, only those who have crossed these lines can grasp the dangers they face. Sad that there was a stone tablet. In an ancient room that reads thus: if any tread past this stone with ill intent, mine hand shall great claw become, and grasp their neck shall I. Oh, wait. What if this stone tablet has some sort of warning or curse on it then? I can tell it at a glance. Trier left is here to think that. Wait, where have I heard that name? Oh, that's the elder who fought against this. You're quite avid listeners, storytellers, love people like you know. After all, the capacity to remember such basic tales is a basic quality that all storytellers must have. Let me see. I am the elder of the children of Echoes. Try, and I leave this inscription here. I am the storyteller of the children of Echoes. Try, and I leave this inscription here. I am the shield and spear of the children of Echoes. Try, and I leave this inscription here, to impart to those who will come after this great instruction from the ancestors and waiting, and smooth out my present wing. Here I shall leave 3 blessings. First, for my friends after afar, let us have one drink, Natlan. You who guided the Black Flood here. The Black Flood! Just talking about the engulfing darkness. Black Flood here, to the place of the seal. The Black Flood, that could also be part of a Noah's Ark reference. Because Tevat means ark. So you to the place of the seal. You do not wish me to name your deeds heroism, for you see it as only doing your duty. You would prefer to be known as cowards, rogues, or thorn at our side, that you shouldn't ever increase our vigilance, like an axe that bites a saurian. As a storyteller, thus did I promise you, yet I must speak the truth here. Forever and always shall you be heroes who fought alongside our tribe, brotherkin of the children of Echo. The second is for the valiant ones who were sacrificed. Let us have one more drink, my warriors, for we are illuminated by the incandescent and guided by our chief, Cylinder, and shall not tarnish their great names. We pray to the spirit of Watson Obad Khan, the madman who stole fire from the throat of the great dragon. To him we willingly offer up our and lives, that he might block the arcane magic of this with radiant lights. As an elder, I bless the warriors. May we one day be free. May every death have meaning, for all life has a place to return. The third is for those who come after and read the inscription. Let us have one more drink. Those who come after, for our hopes, for our future. If you're reading this, know that the situation is dire, but that it is no time for fear. As a shield and the spear of the tribe, bless you. Know well that fortresses forged from the sacrifices of flesh and blood cannot stand forever, and the only true immortality is the indomitable spirit. May you be able to win final victory. So that's friends from afar. Is there even an answer? You prefer to be known as cowards, rogues, or thorn in the side. That you should ever increase. I read this forever and alongside. Wait, so those Conrades fought alongside the tribe? Well, the names of those two have faith featured in stories that have been embodied in evil. They even appeared in my nightmares. If you dare not stop crying, the ghost of the Conrad soldiers will follow the sound and track down your shadow. So they said, but was it all a lie? Such injustice, but those who gave their all for our tribe should bear such slander. Yeah, that's so sad. Ooh, they do not care for a good name. They only wish to see their will fulfilled. So that's how it is. Paimon gets it. Most heroes don't do great days to become heroes. They become heroes because they do these deeds. That's why they don't care about what others drink of them. Perhaps you're right, but there the innocent Christian goes. What? Wow, so this must have been where they finally sealed the abyss. Look into that. There are so many golden patterns in the middle there. You can also see traces of abyss leakage. Looks like that's the thing attracting the iridescent inscription. We need to get over there, have a look. Where are we? How deep are we? Stone chamber or shifting crystal pillars? I don't. Okay, so. Where will the struggle end? In fear leads us way. Lost, wandering souls break free from themselves. We're headed to paradise of eternal desolation. Excuse me? What on earth am I playing? This is not Genshin Impact. This is not Genshin Impact. What is this? Is this the secret? What does this signify? Are we in between the worlds? Where are they? Conrian soldiers. This is where... Please, seal this place, as promised. Voice seems to come from the very depths of the unmoving touch. Rejection in those words are like two resolute hands aimed at wish you from this. I remember this. Leave, go. I don't want him to see me like this. The voice seems to come from the very depths of the unmoving statue. There's an inner respect. Someone remaining within. Arizona. We're in the in-between. In-between worlds we are.
The wind knows me.
Where are we? How far did we go? Ugh! I told you! It's dangerous! Get out of here! Calamity! The seal! Torn apart! That voice is more complete now, but somehow it's not as frightening as before. My head still hurts a little though. How are you feeling in Tibet? Now that what they call surrounds him. Wait, that's not the one was talking at all. Anyways, how are you feeling, Ollie? Yeah, it looks like you're fine too. Now that we're here, it's clear that the voices we heard coming from the stone pillar must have been those of the Conrian soldiers who've been sealed here too. That means we were sealed for many years. Also, this music is fire alongside the abyss. What's gone wrong here? I think the problem here is similar to the one we encountered with the lesser shadow pins above. The surging abyss had caused the iridescent inscription's power to shatter and be squeezed out of that giant ceiling pillar. That means we'll need to find the large inscription fragments and find a way to put this eggshell back together again, right? Indeed, that way the seal can be fully restored, and the abyss will stay sealed in this place. Then everything will likely go back to normal. As with the lesser shadow pins, the solid phlogiston surface will have an intense adversarial reaction to the abyss, which is why the ground bends at it, so we must be careful. Where are we going to find said fragments then? Rawr, rawr! Huh? Can you sense the interesting power hidden inside that thing, Ollie? You sure do have a pretty sharp nose. Wait, you were using your nose, right? Wait, Was that stone even there before? Did it just appear as you approach the large? Well, whatever. Let's take a closer look around that rock first, shall we?
One with nature. The wind knows me.
Alright, we can finally take a look at the rock. Oh, he's got a real answer for this, so it must mean the description's power must be hidden in that one too.
Time to go. Into the wind.
Got it. Great, that's the second round continuing special round. Wait. This is in between Teyvat and the Abyss. Conway. I don't understand what these gold blocks mean. But it must come from the primordial one.
Wind strider.
The truck floated into the middle. That should do it, right? No, that's not enough. This looks like an arena.
One with nature.
Took a huge detour.
Into the wind. Time to go.
Allow me!
Wind strider.
Eyes on me!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come.
Rest and rebuild!
This is definitely from the primordial one. It looks so cool. This has to be the primordial one.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
So
Time to go. Wind strider.
ethereal. Move. They're alive. Is there more? What is this
Follow the
place?
wind. Time to go.
Hold on, let me take a picture. What is this? I wanted to take another picture. Just touch it once more and let the power of the Fig Stone flow fully through the inscription. That way, the eggshell should seal up completely, preventing the abyss from escape. Yeah, that should solve our problem. Let me try. This is talking about before Sun and Moon. About indirectly giving Sun and Moon vibes. Quick, quick! See what's inside too. Just as in those two soldiers, for sure. Behind the glowing inscriptions, from a place there's still then hear the sound of flesh and blood merging, the sick giant sticky approaching footfalls of some giant thing beyond description. But you also hear something like thousands of hands, thousands constantly resisting, pushing outward. You hear the endless battle in the narrow darkness is unto eternity. Roar, cannot fight peace. They fight on still. Those heroes are still alive in battle to this day, preventing the abyss from flooding out in the iridescent scripture. The stories I tell have purpose. You must always remember those brave warriors in the sacrifice. Yet such, though the heroes were wounded, they shook it off and stood up. Nothing withal, as what the stories say. But real wounds cannot be so easily shaken, nor true so easily conquered. They have suffered so long that tiny, lightless world. Ooh, isn't there anything we can do for them? I want to as well, but the abyss, that's the only thing we can do is inherit their will, and we seal the inscriptions. Nor has this been the first time the Shadow Bin has fallen. I would try still, as anything. Someone must have been here before. Someone must have read Cheryl's tablet. Those who came before to restore the must have seen what we saw. And yet, our stories did not change, but the warnings they give were the dangers. All we can do is restore the inscription and leave. To remember always and never forget all that we have witnessed. Still, they're supposed to be heroes, but they've been left here. You're right, I don't know. This is no end for heroes. I know that. I wish to give them peace too, but I don't have that power. I'm just a storyteller. Into that. Don't worry, we're strong together. Let's rewrite this story's ending. Really? You do that? That? Of course, Shiva. Cross by my side. Roar. The abyss is dangerous beyond compare. I'm not questioning your strength, but don't push yourself too hard. Don't worry, we got an experience with stuff like this, and we have a description in a pinch too. True. Sai, you're even more impressive than I could have imagined. To be willing to give your all to resolve others, truly, you are a great hero. And I am a storyteller, so I will record the tales of heroes. Well then, that, O hero from another land, please, show me how you shall violently triumph over the abyss. That we shall do. So shall we unseal the iridescent inscription now. Or do you want to make some preparation first? Let's go. Alright, I wish you success. Into that. Didn't we agree that we make our exit as soon as the
Time to
seal's
go.
ready? Quick. Tap down.
Into the wind.
Warrior who leads the dark path. This is definitely about
Allow me.
No strategies required. Down this go. Burst forth. The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come. One with nature. The wind knows me.
okay, this is truly a boss fight.
Thrust and rebuild.
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. That hurts. The wind knows me.
Time to do done. See if I passed in an instant. Oh, thanks.
Time to go. Into the wind.
What? Whoa! Irizar, calm
The wind
yourself.
knows me.
Eyes on me!
There's about to be like a third boss. Did you see? Your orders have been carried out. You won't be disappointed. What? It's over. Wait, where are we going? Where are we going? This looks so different. Well, this is weird. There was all that scattered light earlier, and then we found ourselves here. Is this Conria? Is this the Conria that fell off into the face? Huh? That's... Come over here. Beast with fur like that of that. What is going on? Where is this? You have brought so many slumberers, they who should have rested in peace. Perhaps they prayed to spirits they should not have beseeched. That was a moonless night, where naught could be seen. The night has long forgiven them, yet hate and filth shall never rest, and they too shall never truly sleep. Thank you, O you who are beloved. You have soothed their fury, which raged in the darkness. It was you who brought them into the night's reflection. The outland souls, too, may now return, for they were headed. Go now, but beware the fearful instigators and the ends plotted by those bearing ill intent. No, show me more. No! What was that place? I don't understand. What was that place? I wanted to know badly. And I already. What did I say? They're fine, see? Oh, and not that we could explain. It's a long story for sure. Where we went, not that we could explain where we went, just it's a long story for sure. In any case, thank you. I'm expecting that the abyss here could truly be purified. The iridescent inscription too is gone, almost as if no longer need to stay. The voices have also fallen silent, and that golden light, how it flowed like water, spreading across the. This is part of the primordial one. I even felt as if it were there were people within that light, waving at us. Did you see them too, little one? And there was that light that surrounded you, and then you were gone. We didn't see anything though. Thank you so much once again. To that final you two, Ollie. You truly are remarkable heroes. Thank you. On behalf of all those warriors who can finally know peace, Troyer's final wishes have been fulfilled. And for those two Conran soldiers, no, Conran heroes, now that this is no longer present, they need no longer serve as a warning to us. I must pen a story about them. What was that place I was saying before? Save the children, echoes. In truth, I did have a flash of love as to what their thoughts must have been. The abyss represents such terrible peril that were it up to me, I too might have made up some horror story to keep others from the trials clear. It seems almost funny how I was grievously worried about having nothing to write. Now there are almost too much here. Our tale about a golden-haired lander, a flying white fairy, a little Tetrasaurus, and now they saved our tribe. That sounds like a pretty awesome synopsis already. Indeed, stories pass on and stories change. Perhaps one day, a long, long time, hence even you might become as big as a mountain by long. Behold, the mighty... Look at you, look ye, how the swallows of sweet mundane size are some produced in a single bite. I want to know where that place is. I want to know where that place is. That was the Black Flood or something. Horror, roar. I don't think there will be too many of those going on. And as these stories pass down, I imagine that these two soldiers too will eventually become heroes. They might not care themselves, but I know that this is what I must do. Once again, into that, Paimon, you have my utmost thanks. You too, of course, sharp little Wally. As a storyteller, I swear to write you the most exciting tale of adventure. Speaking of that, I should probably head back to the sentry post to take my shift. I'd almost forgotten about that amidst all the excitement. I sure hope Yoken doesn't turn a new one for being so long. Yeah, you should totally get back there pronto. Where was that place? I want to know where that place was.
A faithful offering.
We only seen it for a bit. I want to see it. That is definitely endgame material. I'm gonna eat some dinner. See you soon.